KIN, striving to identify and provide the important resources necessary for kids in need to give a happy and healthy childhood.
With our services, we're not a one and done. We don't just deliver for that one request or that one need. We continue to serve that family and provide them with the resources they need throughout the entire year. Whether we're talking back to school, winter coats, holiday assistance, allowing them to come in and shop. In addition to that, though, we make sure we get full wraparound services, and we work with so many other organizations in our community to make sure that that family is getting the resources that they need from every angle. That is something I think that Michelle and I pride ourselves in, that we form those relationships with the other organizations and the other nonprofits to support those families in the best way possible. I'm Alicia Webby. I am the director of our Second Bridge program here at KIN. I have been a foster parent for 16 years. I have 3 adopted boys from foster care. I have one biological daughter and then 2 other foster teens. I'm also now a foster grandma.
I'm Michelle Prickett. I am an adopted parent. I was a foster parent of 4 children before we adopted them, and I was a foster child myself, and I also worked for DCFS for a short time. A key part of what we do is serve those that are serving children. So not just foster families, because they're a big part of who we are and what we do, but the social workers and the case managers and the therapists that have the boots on the ground working directly with children. We know that their job isn't just in that moment with that child. We know that they take the worry and the concerns for that child home with them. So a lot of times, even though we're helping the child, we're also helping that social worker, that professional who's working directly with that kid who needs to be able to show up with clothing or needs to show up with toys.
Before KIN, and even when we've done, Holy Apostles and things like that helped us, it was very limited what we could do. So we usually would just do it out of our own pocket or our PTO, or take a collection from the teachers and just pass an envelope around, and they did that too. So like I said, I use it on a regular basis, but there have been extreme situations where families might be homeless, or they've had to leave their home abruptly, and they needed just basics of food and clothing, toiletries, things like that. And your program has just come through so beautifully for them and quickly. And so that's always worked out. And then the families are very appreciative too. When things have been dropped off here, like clothing and toiletries, and then I would take them to the family. Sometimes they're just living in their car. And so, they're very excited about those items. And even though they had to live in their car for a few days. So I think those are the most impactful to me.
During my very first placement, it was my 2 boys. It was a newborn and a 19-month-old, and they showed up with absolutely nothing. So that day we were out buying a second crib. We were out buying an extra car seat because we thought only one was coming. So from that time, this was 16 years ago, long before social media, before you had the Facebook pages where you could just ask for help. Nothing existed. So it's been in the back of my mind for all of those years to be able to help out other foster parents with those immediate needs when they get a new placement.
Second Bridge is our resource program for caregivers, social workers, and organizations working with children. We have a distribution center filled with clothing and supplies that our families are invited to shop free of charge. If our families or organization representatives cannot make it to us, we also offer delivery of items needed. Our program also assists with birthdays, school supplies, winter gear, and much more.
Second Bridge is an amazing program where I can go online, make an appointment to come shop. My little guy is able to get diapers, wipes, socks, clothes, and toys. I'm able to come for holiday gifts and birthday gifts, and it's an amazing opportunity to get pampered by those who can help us pick out items and give us the things we need. On the last Sunday of every month, we meet at the Firehouse Gym, and my kids have an amazing time. Parents get to have an opportunity to sit and chat and just connect with each other, and our kids they're supervised, and they're able to jump on the equipment and meet with other children who are foster children or adoptive placements. And my son has an amazing time, and he has an opportunity to reconnect with his friends. My son is Black, and he has an opportunity to see other white families with Black kids, and that means so much to me. The last couple of years, my son has attended a Christmas party put on by Kin. Gives him an opportunity to meet with his other foster and adoptive friends in a situation where he can have fun. And Kin has provided Christmas presents, pajamas, and different toys in that. So he has a great time with his friends. They have food, dance, and he also has an opportunity to get some bonus presents.
This home that I'm in now, and along with our Second Bridge program, distribution center, our holiday party, all of the things that Kin does it's only here and happening because of our community. If there's a need, a want, all we have to do is ask. We could go on social media and say, we have a child who needs size 5 shoes, and we have someone showing up. We need someone to deliver diapers, they show up. We need dollars to open up a house, they show up. And it's not just 1 or 2 people. We have whole organizations that show up at the door to paint the home that we're at, to clean up the yard. We are so fortunate. So really, when I think of Kin, I think of our community.
Castle Auto has been in business for 40 years, on 23 acres with over 300 new and certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Castle Chevrolet McHenry. Shop easy, drive happy.